There is but one new credit to ride in Canada this year, and I'm about to do so. House of Frankenstein's coming up. It has not been easy to get a credit here in Canada this year. In fact, I haven't had one, and it's September. But fortunately, this thing is open, and I'm gonna get to try it today, finally. I've not heard very good reviews of the ride, but really, it is a repurposed ride from Long Island. What do you expect? And this is Canada. We don't really have that many things to look forward to anyway when it comes to the attractions, so we're gonna big this one up. I do like carnival type of attractions as well, and you're not really gonna get that atmosphere better than in Clifton Hill. And this thing is pretty much staking it to the next level. If you remember Maple Leaf Village, we're kind of getting back to how this place used to be with this addition. But yeah, it's been not without controversy. Let's get up there. I'm going to give you the full experience today. We're going to go through the house again. It's the third time I've been through it in a year, but that's just the way it's worked out. Probably going to be the last time for quite a while. But I'll obviously give you my review of that and the ride itself once we're done getting down from the top. So come along for a full House of Frankenstein experience 2020.
Not dead either. What's that? You folks want to see the others? Well, I'm the 13th steps, foolish mortals, and as Frankie and I like to say, kill a little time.
Thank you.
Not turn around, for there is no turning back. No one will touch you. Do not touch the props if you want to keep all of your limbs. There is no smoking while inside. Do not run or push, but please do remember to spray. Cell phones, lights, flash photography, candles, lanterns, torches, night vision goggles,
Rollercoaster, guys?
ghost
Yeah.
detectors.
So you're just gonna head up these stairs here to the room. You're gonna give your first
I
advice
can't
to
help you inside the House of Frankenstein.
No, I can just get it out of my mind. I'd die if I had to lose you now, Henry.
Lose me. I'll always be with you.
You, Henry. Are you sure? I love you so.
Sure. How beautiful. My creation is ready. A brain of a dead man waiting to live. Now I know what it feels like to be gone.
That's it. We are finally up here at the Frankencoaster right behind me. We're in this like crazy little cage setup up on the roof, as you saw coming out. So we just got to go down the end of the path here. So yeah, here we are. We're in the mix. It's kind of crazy little setup here because it's like you're in a cage, and then you've got the coaster right behind us here, all set, ready to go. You're right above the hill, of course, in this little cordoned off area. So it's kind of unique. I get a little bit of shots before I go on, just to give you an idea of what it's like actually getting up here. And then we'll go on and check it out. They're beckoning me through. came out of the House of Frankenstein, which is right behind me, if you can see it. Yeah, it's up there. So what are my impressions of the overall ride? Well, the original word of mouth about it being very rough and shaky and a bit rough on the knees and tight up there, well, yeah, it's all true. And, you know, I don't know if we really expected anything crazy from a ride that was bought used and had been sitting dormant for a number of years. It's a Wisdom Rides coaster. It's a family coaster. It's not really meant to be anything crazy special. But I will say those two turns right above Clifton Hill are really effective. The fact that the cars and the overall construction of the ride is that rough kind of adds to the effect of heading or careening into that turn, because it just feels like the car is just going to bust apart as soon as you get up there. So that was very cool. Overall, I don't think it was really that thrilling of a ride. The helix at the end, as you're spinning, it's just a fishbowl or a toilet bowl design, so you're just taking left-hand turns until you get to the bottom. There's two trims in the course as well. There's one just before the brake run. If they didn't take, on the second trip, I did take that helix pretty fast, so it actually was taking it at a pretty good speed. The turns are banked and you get a bit of air time. I was the only person on the train, so I begged for the back, but I got the front. But it's probably better that I got the front anyway, because that's the more difficult seat generally to get. So I'm very happy with that. I got 2 spins around on my own train, so happy days when it comes to my first ever ride on it. Will I be riding it again anytime soon? Probably not. It is $30 to do the whole package, the coaster, the haunted house, and also the Crystal Maze, which I'm about to do in a separate vlog. But I don't think I really should have done the haunted house again. I did it for the benefit of the vlog to give the full experience, but I'll probably not be doing the House of Frankenstein now for many, many, many years to come. Because, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the full package. So it's up to these other attractions here on Clifton Hill to pick up the pace, because, yeah, they've really made a statement on the hill. As you see, you can ride the rides separately, which is a common question. I think it's $13.99, but I'll put it on the screen just to confirm that with you guys. There is a jump scare going out of the coaster though, so even if you do not do the haunted house, when you come down the stairs, exiting the ride, it's the same stairs that you would exit the haunted house for, and there's a jump scare just before the door, which is still there, because when I was going up I was like, oh, that's too much, or that's unfortunate that they don't have that there, but it turns out they do. So if you bring your young kids there looking to avoid the scary part of the haunted house, take that in mind, because yeah, there's a pretty good, like one of the better scares in the entire haunted house is right at the exit that you're going to get blasted with if you're not prepared for it. So yeah, that's my review of House of Frankenstein, and its frankncoaster has debuted in 2020.